Welcome, and thanks for joining me on this next project. If you find this video entertaining or helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. For our family get-togethers, one of my contributions is a vegetable tray. But we have a large family and lots of kids, so I like to add a bit of art to the veggie trays to keep things interesting, and the kids seem to really enjoy it too. I have made several themed veggie trays over the last few years, but this will be my second video attempt, so hopefully I'm getting a little better at this. I will keep this video much shorter than my first video when I made a pumpkin-themed veggie tray for our Halloween gathering, but I may reference that video, and I will add a link in the description below if you are interested in viewing it. In this video, I'll be constructing a vegetable tray with a turkey theme for my family's Thanksgiving dinner, and I welcome you on this journey. I normally don't have a hard plan, but I will browse the internet and my past projects to get design ideas and gather the vegetables I would like to use. To save time, I have washed and pre-cut most of my vegetables, but if you really want to see a novice prepare vegetables, you can check out that longer Pumpkin Veggie Tray video. So with most of my vegetables cut to size already, I saved some whole pieces to use for creating some custom features. I need to find a good shape to form the turkey head. You never know what will show up in a package, so I lay out the different colors, sizes, and shapes of bell peppers I have to try to picture the end result and select the best one for this setup. I want just the bottom of the pepper, so once I have made my selection, I will slice it to the appropriate size. So this should be a good fit. Next, I will use a radish and keep a thin slice of the outer side about a 1/16 inch thick to include the outer red layer and enough surface area to make the size of eyeball that would fit the red pepper face I prepared. Now I need to find some sort of round stencil to cut some perfect circles at the right size for the face. I found this highlighter pen cap that should work nicely. Think outside of the box, people. Now I have the eyeballs cut out, I will use the same method for a couple of smaller circular objects to make the pupils for the eyeballs using black olives and an old thermometer casing. And then trim the thickness down a bit. Don't need any bug-eyed turkeys here. Next, I will use some of the yellow bell pepper to cut a skinny piece to represent the turkey wattle. And lastly, we need a beak, so I will use a small portion of carrot that has a good point to it, and then slice and carve out a mouth opening. Since carrots are hard, they might break in this process, but hopefully you have a large bag of backup carrots to use. And that should do it for the parts to assemble the turkey face. So now I will collect all the parts and set them aside for now while I assemble the main part of the vegetable tray. Now we can get creative again and try to mix patterns and colors for the body of the turkey. I don't stick to a strict plan for the layers, but I will make it up as I go. Although when purchasing turkey for a big feasts, it can be a male turkey, aka Tom, or it can be a female turkey, aka hen. But when you picture a large turkey with fancy feathers, it is only the male turkey. Sorry to say, the females aren't fancy and are pretty plain looking. But we are going to design a fancy male turkey, and hopefully it does not turn out to be a boring female turkey. So, to help give this turkey some dimension, I will use some green onions to stretch outside the frame of the large tray. Although some people will eat them, they are mainly for decoration. Then I will use celery pieces to fill in the space for the first row. And as I promised before, I will speed this up a bit as this actually took almost 2 hours to create this tray, including cutting the vegetables, so no one wants to see that. But if you truly do, let me know in the comments as I want to keep my fans happy. Next, I will slice and lay out the English cucumber for the next layer. I will place the dip bowl in the position of the main body to help picture the layout.
I will leave a link to my easy dill dip video in the description below.
And now a row of baby carrots for some color contrast. Then a row of trimmed pieces of white cauliflower. I will add trimmed broccoli around the dip bowl to represent the main body. Then a row of the mixed colors of bell pepper strips. And some red cherry tomatoes to complete the body. That is looking like a pretty decent turkey body. Now it is time to start assembling the turkey face with the parts we made earlier. I will adjust the red pepper to find a good shape for the head. Next, I use pieces of toothpicks to assemble the radish and olive pieces to build the eyes and attach them to the head. And then I will use another piece of toothpick to add the carrot for the beak. Now I will trim the yellow pepper strip for the wattle. I will attach it with the same toothpick for the carrot beak. Then add the turkey face to the main tray. I will trim the celery legs that I prepared earlier with toes that were soaked in water. I now add the radish flowers that I prepared earlier as well. I will add a link to a short video on how I make the radish flower in the description below if you are interested. Hooray! The turkey vegetable tray is now complete. It looks pretty good to me. So now I will prepare a side tray to add some extra veggies that did not fit the original tray. I grab a nice divided tray and add a couple of small cups to help divide things a little more, as some of these items have strong flavors with some juices, so it might be best to keep them a little separated. I also like to add toothpicks for the small items on this tray. And again, I will lay out the items to confirm I have a location for the items. I will add a few pepperoncinis. Not many people like their spiciness, but it is fun to see the kids challenge each other. I will add a full can of olives to the largest section as they seem to be a favorite, and I keep a backup can of olives as they go fast. I will add some green olives, petite dill pickles, some quartered radishes, and another kid's favorite, baby corn. And to finish off the side tray, cherry tomatoes. And that should do it. Now we are ready to party. Thanks for joining me. If you found this video entertaining or helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more future fun projects. Well, that is it for now, so I will see you next time, and have a wonderful rest of your day.